you want more protein-rich, meat-free options that are suitable for vegetarians or vegans, or if you just want to go meat-free, well, stay tuned, guys. I'll tell you all about it. Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me here today on this video. My name is Angela and thank you for coming and spending a little time out with me today. So guys, in this video I've got even more protein rich foods that are suitable if you want meat free options. It may even be suitable for vegetarians and vegans. Now, if you saw this video here, my first video on this, I shared with you 12 items from Lidl that are meat-free, may be suitable for vegans and vegetarians. And today, I'm going to continue with some more things. So guys, if you've not met me before, my name is Angela and I am on a health and wellness journey, and to date I've lost over 165 pounds, and getting in protein has been absolutely key for me on my entire journey. I find that, well, we know that when we eat protein, it keeps us fuller for longer because it passes through our digestive system slower because our body has to work to break it down. So therefore we feel fuller for longer. And it also gives us that feeling of being satisfied. Now I'm on, and that is for anybody, everybody, most people. Now I'm on my health and wellness journey, and I started losing my weight first with Weight Watchers, and then I've switched to intermittent fasting and mindful eating. And the last 6 months I've been on Manjaro because I'm a type 2 diabetic. And the one thing with Manjaro is that it reduces my appetite. So my meals are small. So that means I have to be really conscious to get my protein in, because as we lose weight, I should say, if we're not consuming enough protein, then we can start to lose muscle. And as we lose muscle, it's not necessarily a good look, but also we can become weak because, you know, we need our muscles to move, to stand up, to lift things, to push things, to get dressed, you know, to drive, to do all sorts of, to walk, to do everyday things. So we need to retain our muscle and build muscle. So making sure that we've got making sure that we're eating protein every day is really important to support the body. And of course, you know, it contains nutrients and amino acids and all sorts of good things. So, you know, whether you get your protein from plant-based food, like we're talking about today, whether it be from animal protein or whether it be from dairy protein, you know, we have to find those sources of protein that's really going to support the body. So as I said, I've previously covered in the previous video, I did 12 items from Lidl that are good sources of protein rich, and today I'm going to continue that. Now you can get these items in Lidl that I'm going to share with you, but Aldi's do their own range, and so will all the main supermarkets. So you can find either the branded products or the supermarket's own range in the supermarkets. If you go to, say, for example, Aldi, then do check the protein content because it may vary from what I'm going to share with you. But these products are out there, guys, so you don't ever have to feel that if you want a meat-free option or you're vegetarian or vegan, there's nothing out there for you. There's lots. And I've already done some other videos about nuts and seeds, about beans and lentils and grains. There's lots out there to support you. Okay, so without further ado, let's get straight into this video, guys. So I am reading off my book, my little notebook, if you see me looking down, okay. and I will pop a picture up for you. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to share with you is schnitzel. A schnitzel. So typically, a schnitzel is a piece of chicken that's been bashed and flattened out and then dipped in egg and rolled in breadcrumbs. But obviously here this is meat free, so we're going to get a meat free version, and there is 7 grams of protein in half a pack. So there's 14 grams in the packs, so for half the pack you're going to get 7 grams, so a nice amount, you know. Serve that with salad or with vegetables, nice bit of gravy, you're going to get a lovely meal. Then we've got Richmond's meat-free sausages, and for 2 you're going to get 6.6 grams of protein. Lovely. If you want to make that bacon sandwich, you don't have to go without. You could have it as part of an English breakfast. In the last video we talked about the meat-free bacon as well, so you know you could easily include that with these sausages with that. You could also, if you wanted to, pop it in a wrap as well. You can get protein wraps out there at the moment, and that's going to boost the protein content. Or serve it with some baked beans. Again, that's going to help to boost the protein. Then we've got marinated tofu. And what I love about tofu, the great thing about something like tofu is because it's got no flavour, it's made from like soybean, it just means that you can add in whatever flavours you want. So add in your herbs, your spices, your seasonings. You know, I love doing like a jerk tofu. Yeah, cut it up in chunks, season it, leave it to marinate, and then frying it off, cooking it off. Delicious. You know, if you want that Mediterranean flavour, put some herbs, some oregano, a bit of some grated lemon in, and you're going to get that freshness. If you want a Chinese flavour or an Indian flavour, just use your herbs and spices and your seasonings. You're going to get a lovely option with your tofu, and you could use it, you could take any recipe. So even if it's like a chicken or beef or a turkey recipe, and you could just substitute the meat with the tofu. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So really great option. So 14 grams of protein for half the pack. Nice, really nice. And then you've got your meat-free mince, and there's 23 grams per serving, and the serving is 125 grams. So you know, if you want to do that bolognese, you know, pasta, and create that bolognese sauce with your mince, beautiful. If you want to do something like, you know, a patty or a pie, again, and you want it meat free, just add your herbs, your flavourings, your seasonings. You've got a great meat free option. So any recipe that requires mince, you could absolutely use this as a great substitute, and knowing that you're going to get 23 grams of protein for 125 gram serving. Very nice. Then you've got corn picnic eggs. So lovely for lunch boxes. If you're going off to work, or you're going out for the day and you know that you gonna want something to snack on, but you don't necessarily want to buy anything, these are perfect if you're at home and again you just want a snack. It doesn't have to be high calories, doesn't have to be high carbs, it can be protein rich. And you've got these corn picnic eggs, and there's 8.2 grams of protein for 3. Really nice, really lovely. But then again, you could take those eggs and put them into a salad. Yeah. And you've got a nice meal. Be great for a lunch as well. Then we've got more veggie sausages. Then we've got more veggie sausages, and in these ones, there's 5.9 grams, so almost 6 grams of protein for 2 sausages. Lovely. Then we've got cauli burgers. So using that cauliflower, because guys, there is protein in fruits and veg. There is. And there's gonna be an upcoming video where I share with you protein that is in fruits and vegetables. So if you want to check that video out, then hit the subscribe button, but also click the notification bell. So when you click the subscribe button, right next to it you will see a bell. Just click that bell, and what will happen is that when I upload another video, then YouTube will send a little notification to your phone, and then you can just check out that video. So that way you're not going to miss out. Okay, so I'm back to the cauli burgers. There is 5.6 grams of protein per burger. Nice. So, you know, and in the last video I shared with you beetroot burgers, and there's 6.8 grams of protein per burger. And we also looked at the meat-free burgers, and there's 18.1 grams of protein per burger. So, you know, if you've got barbecues coming up, whether you're hosting it or whether you're going to if you're hosting a barbecue, great. You know, it's easier to manage, isn't it? You know, if you're just at home and you just want burger night, you've got great options. But if you're going to a barbecue and you're hosting, and you've let your host know that you want meat-free options, ask them if, you know, you can bring your own, and you can still enjoy your barbecue and your burgers with everybody else. So yeah, you've got lots of options there. Then we've got our plain soya pot, and we've got 5.3 grams of protein for 125 grams, which is about a quarter of the pot. Lovely. So again, you know, if you just want, you know, fruits and your yogurt, or, you know, you're going to do something like your overnight oats, or even if you're doing a sauce, you might want to just add in some yogurt to make a really rich, creamy sauce. You know, so many different things that you could do with these soya pots. Really lovely. Then we've got a meat-free lasagna. I love a lasagna. And you've got 14.4 grams per pack. And it's a 400 gram pack. So even if you did half, you're going to get over 7 grams. Or even if you did a quarter of the pack, you're still going to get, you know, just under 4 grams of protein. So lovely. Then, you know, we've got veggie ham. So for 2 slices, it's going to give you 4.8. Now, I was really surprised at that. For 2 slices, you're going to get nearly 5 grams of protein. So really nice if you want to put that into a sandwich, pop it into a wrap with some salad. Even like if you're doing, say, something like a lasagna, and you're making it your own lasagna, you've got your pasta sheets, you've made up your own sauce, or vegan, veggie, meat-free sauce, or dairy-free sauce, and then you've got your mince, your meat-free mince in between. You can even, instead of the pasta sheets, you could layer some ham on as an alternative to the pasta sheets, or so you've got your mince and then your ham sheets, which replaces the pasta sheets. So that's an option. Or your meat-free mince, your pasta sheet, and then your ham, and then layer it up that way. So these are just little ways just to build in and boost the protein content. But you know, for nearly 5 grams of protein for 2 slices of your veggie ham, surprising. I was really surprised at that. So there we go, guys. Some meat-free options that may be suitable for vegetarians and vegans. What I would recommend is, if you're looking at trying any of these, and this goes regardless of whether it's any of these things, but when you're doing your shopping, my top tip for you is read the label. Just take a moment, turn it over and read the label. You will, like me, be really surprised at how much protein is in a food, but also sometimes the foods that you think are high in protein may not be. So, you know, definitely worth making a little bit of extra time when you're doing your shop just to check and read the labels. Yeah, it can definitely be worth it. So guys, I hope you found this video of interest. If you found it of value, please give this video a thumbs up, and drop a comment below. Let me know if you are going to try any of these food options. Maybe you are vegan, maybe you are vegetarian, maybe you do go for meat-free options. Do share your top tips below. I'd love to know. So guys, I've got a few more videos coming because you guys are telling me that you're absolutely loving this series around protein. Now this is a lifestyle channel. I do things like shopping hauls, food hauls, clothing hauls, bit of gardening. I do lots around that. But recently you guys have really loved the series around meat-free, vegan, vegetarian. Sorry, you've really loved this series around protein. So if that's the sort of content that you want me to do more of, then again, give this video a thumbs up. I will tell you, I've got some more videos coming. I'm going to make a black bean chocolate cake. Oh my days, honestly, you're going to love this. You're absolutely going to love it. And I really encourage you to give it a go and to make it. And this chocolate cake, it's made with black beans. So it's going to be protein rich, but also it's gluten free as well. And it's absolutely delicious. And I've got more videos coming about the fruits and veggies that are a good source of protein. I'm going to look at some protein breakfast and lunches and dinners, just if that's the content that you want. But I'm also going to be doing a Q&A about my weight loss journey. And also, because I am a weight loss coach, I will, disclaimer, I'm not medically trained. And I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a dietitian, but I am an experienced and trained weight loss and wellness coach. So I am, and also a menopause coach as well. So I'm going to do a couple of Q&As because people have asked me different questions. And they've asked me questions around my own weight loss journey. How to get started on a weight loss journey, how to keep going, because I've been on my journey for over 6 years, how to keep going on the journey. But also they've asked me some specific things and questions and things that they're struggling with. So I'm going to do a little bit of coaching and answer those questions there for you. And I'm also going to do a video about menopause as well, but weight loss during menopause. I've got loads and loads of videos coming, guys, loads. And I'm also going to do my own weight loss update because I haven't done one for a while. So lots and lots of things coming. So if this is the content that you like, then feel free to stay connected with me by hitting that subscribe button. And also drop a comment below as well. That's it for me, guys. Whatever you are doing today, have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll see you soon. Take care now. Bye.